It's October, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We're going to raise our awareness and our maturity level today, right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host, Alan Barnes. Today, we're gonna shed some pink light on a topic that's kind of serious, but you all know I have no capability of being serious about anything. I love October. It's my birthday month. I love pink, as you all know. I got lots of pink guitars, so I thought, why not lean into that? Why not do an October Boobalicious Tata Breast Cancer Awareness Pink Guitar Extravaganza? Now, that's not a real well thought out title for a video. It's wordy. I'll work on it. But the concept today is to raise awareness. Apparently, we need a whole month to raise awareness about breast cancer. So I'm going to presume there's people out there who are not aware of it. Pretty much everybody I know knows about it. So I'm not sure why we still do this every October, except maybe the awareness that we're trying to raise is, hey ladies, we know you know about it, but we also know you need to come on in and get them squished. I'm sure nobody likes that. I'm sure it's quite uncomfortable. I myself, I got a little bit of memory here. I don't think I would dig that a whole lot, but you're supposed to do it. Now I got a friend here, Peter Chris. The reason he's here with me today is he wants to let you know that breast cancer is not just for women, men can get it. I think Peter's okay now, but just understand, men can get the breast cancer too. The NFL thing butches up these wristbands. I got my pink shirt. I got my pink shoes. If you're new to the channel, I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe. It is a white trash garage sale dumpster fire of YouTube content, but it's trying to get better week after week. Celebrate mediocrity. Going to do everything through the Spark today. I thought we'd have a lot of fun. It also gives us the ability to find some ladies out on the cloud to jam with. We're going to do that too. I got 4 pink guitars lined up pour vous. So we're going to get right into celebrating the ladies, pink guitars, adolescent humor, rock and roll. First up, we've got the pink Telecaster Shell Pink. You've seen this on the channel before. It's got Texas Special pickups in it. So the particular problem with this particularly pink guitar is thusly. Metal guys, you show up with this, it's a Tele, you're out of the group right away. Adios. Country guys, you show up, you're in good shape, it's a Tele, but it's pink. They're not going to dig you either. Of course, the great thing about the Texas Specials is you can crank up the metal. It'll do it. It'll get it done. So it's not just a girly guitar, but since it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month and we all love them tatas, your old friend Alan's going to take us to some music from women's. So you can see, I've been looking at some women's music. Let's find something. We got the beat, the official. Oh. Right here, this is what I do not like about the Spark. All right, let's go to this one. That's another thing I don't like about the Spark. That is not in the correct pitch. Jesus, somebody jack that up. I thought maybe I'd lost my mind. I thought maybe my guitar wasn't in tune. Jesus. See the people on the street. So what you just witnessed there is a huge, huge shortcoming of the Spark. the official polite thing that we're allowed to say is save the tatas. You can put that on a bumper sticker. Apparently save the tatas is an allowable thing. But anyway, boobs, tatas, jugs, hooters, milk sacks, fun bags, bazoombas, bazingas. I'll give you the whole list. There's whole lots of words for them, but apparently tatas is the one that's just a little softer that we're allowed to say. Next up, we've got the Charvel DK24HH in Satin Burgundy Mist. And if you don't think that's pink, you are sadly mistaken. That's pink, guys. Come on. Don't get crazy with the names. One thing this guitar is capable of, despite its effeminate looks, is this thing could probably perform its own mammogram. You turn this thing up, it'll squish them titties, it will palpate them with acoustic sound, it will drill in there, will find any lumps, it will send an image back to the monitor just from the rock and roll. Now, just like all my pink guitars, this thing can do a lot. It can do a lot of different things. Check out the video if you're interested. I did a full video on it. 10 sounds. Oof. This is my absolutely mostest versatilist guitar. So, since we're talking about squishing them ta-ta-tas, we've got one of my own special tones up. You can find it on the Spark Tone Cloud. Let's go back to the music. Pat Benatar was a woman last time I checked. Even though the memories weren't all that. I'm sorry, I'm just pointing out the obvious. Sorry, Pat. Small boobs need mashing too. Titties. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba tits. Tit-tit-tit-tit-tit-tit. So why pink? Alright, pink is with ladies, but there's all kinds of lady cancer. Why do we just put pink in October with the boobies? I'm thinking nipples. But then immediately I think of, well, that's kind of racist. There's all kinds of colors of nipples. There's brown, there's black, there's in between. So if it's based on the nipple color, as soon as I say that, I'm like, alright, let's make it more inclusive. Why, there's brown nipples. I've seen them. We've all seen them. Taupe, ochre, am I saying that right? Sepia, purple, blue, now green. But if you had a brown ribbon, that probably wouldn't be so sexy. I'm not saying brown nipples aren't sexy. Don't get me wrong. That's racist! Up next, we've got the American Original 60s Strat in a gorgeous shell pink. But I love this guitar. I love it. It is one of my mostest favorites. It is just... And just so you know, I hadn't played this guitar in weeks, and I just pulled it off the wall. It was completely in tune. So that's part of where your money goes when you buy a Strat like this. I'm going to put the old capo on because when I think of tender, soft, and sweet, and girl tones, and tatas, think of Lisa Loeb. Now, I want to show you something here about a limitation of the Spark Jam Along app, whatever it is. It does have the correct chords up there if you're playing without a capo, but this song was written and performed by a girl with little girly fingers. Of course, she had the capo up that high. It makes it so you can have lots of nice open strings. You can play it in this position that's showing you on the screen, but it's just not that great. So you're going to notice that I'm not playing what's on the screen.
I only hear what I want to. I talk so all the time, so
So maybe you could say that at work. I'm not sure. You need to check with your HR department, but I'm thinking if it's allowed to be on a bumper sticker in the parking lot, I could probably say it at work. Let me give you some context. You're walking up, you got a new female coworker, and you say, "Oh my Lord, goodness gracious, I would like to lovingly drape some baby butter on your delicious tatas." That's a head scratcher. We'll have to get back to you on that one. Last but not least, we've got this pink sparkle Epiphone Les Paul. Yes, this one has its own video too. It started off life as a purple one when I bought it. Hung it in a dormer window in the sun without the shades pulled. Ugh. Yeah. So it turned pink. So I didn't intend for it to be pink, but pink it now is. Got my pink cable, pink shoes. Yeah. Let's see what it sounds like. This, of course, it may look girly, but this one too will tear your head off. Wouldn't it be fun if Tony Iommi played one of these? All right, so for this one, I thought I'll take the Les Paul. I'll do a rock chick. Who's one of my favorite rocky chicks? So what did we learn today? We learned that apparently you need an entire 31-day month with everything splattered, slathered in pink all over the place to raise breast cancer awareness for the 1 or 2 people who are not yet aware of it. But I ain't mad at you. We also learned that don't be fooled by these pink guitars. They are not effeminate. They can blow your socks off just the same way any man could. And I can't think of a more awkward way to phrase that. We also learned that Spark has some shortcomings with the Jam-Along app. Why? It pulls YouTube vids. What's wrong with YouTube vids? Often the speed has changed, trying to fool the copyright people. So it's not necessarily even in the correct pitch, as you heard. Also, different weird versions, it won't really show you. It'll show you the main chords, but maybe not the capo, the way it's really played, blah, blah, blah. I don't expect it to give me tablature, but at least just give me the stock version of the song so I know it's in pitch. Por favor. As always, I thank you for the time that you spend with me. Please remember to tell all your low-class friends about GearGasms. I know they'll love it. Hey, look, we got t-shirts. We got them for women. There is proof. For the ladies. In pink, no less. Help a brother out. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Jimmy Page about it because he's just going to bring his 14-year-old girl from the 70s. She's 61 now, but she still calls him Daddy. Aww. play more guitar, watch less YouTube, and keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.